Hey, how's it going, guys? Flarp here, back with another video. I have a real treat for you guys today. It's going to be the best budget gaming PC under $500 that can play all the games you want to. This is an amazing PC. When the Xbox One launched, it was $500, and this PC is easily going to beat the Xbox One in performance. It can play Battlefield 1, 1080p, max out settings, all ultra. Now, this build was put together middle of December of 2016. However, this will last you well into 2017, so don't worry about that. The gameplay you're seeing here is Overwatch gameplay. It is not actually mine, so I'm going to link to the owner down below in the description. Thank you for letting me use your gameplay. If you would like to pick up this game for yourself, it is on G2A for only $40, and I have a link to it also in the description. Last thing I'm going to note before I get into the video, I have a link to the PC part picker cart in the description, as well as all of the Amazon links for all the individual parts. That being said, we're going to get right into the video. The processor I picked out for this build is going to be the Intel Core i3-6100 3.7 GHz dual-core processor. For just under $110, you're not going to find a better deal. This is a brand new processor, and yes, it is only a dual-core, but it is absolutely excellent. It has hyper-threading, and the new Skylake architecture is going to make the CPU extremely fast. You won't have a problem at all with the video card we're going to be using in this build, which is a beast, especially for the price. Fair warning, guys, you are going to see this chip in almost all of my budget gaming PC builds. This is a very cheap chip, and it's going to blow out all of the AMD FX CPUs right out of the water. This CPU can even outperform the FX 8320, 6300, chips like that, just because it is so fast with the brand new architecture. The motherboard for this build, I chose the ASRock H110M-HDS Micro HTX LGA 1151 motherboard with an Intel H110 chipset, two 288-pin DIMM slots that supports DDR4 2133 memory with a max supported memory of 32 GB. It does not have Crossfire or SLI support. However, the video card is going to be an awesome video card, and on such a low budget, Crossfire and SLI is not very practical. It has 4 SATA 6 GB per second ports, an onboard Ethernet port, and onboard USB 3 headers. As far as memory is concerned, I didn't do anything too spectacular, just your standard 2x4 GB set of DDR4 2133 Kingston HyperX Fury RAM. Nothing special about the RAM. I mean, it's RAM. There's nothing really to say about it, but it's going to be great for the build. The best part about it is that it is DDR4 because it is a brand new Skylake CPU, so it is going to be decently faster than DDR3 RAM, which will help with not bottlenecking the video card. It will also help with rendering times, editing, stuff like that. For the storage, I did something a little bit different here this time. I actually went with a solid state drive instead of a mass storage hard disk drive. I chose the PNY CS1311 240 GB 2.5-inch solid state drive. This is going to be $60. And it is only 240 gigabytes, but you guys can always upgrade in the future. I wanted to make this PC very fast, especially for the money. So by having a solid state drive, you're going to have extremely fast boot times and extremely fast loading times as far as games are concerned. If you are someone who likes to have a lot of games downloaded at one time, then you could always upgrade it and get a second SSD or a mass storage drive for like $50. But if you're like me and only play a few games at a time, then the 240 GB hard drive is going to do just fine for you. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the video card. I chose the Sapphire Radeon RX 474 GB video card. This is a very solid video card. It competes, I'd say, with the GTX 1060. It does have 4 GB of dedicated GDDR5 memory with a core clock of 932 MHz, only using 150 watts. It has 3 display ports and 1 HDMI port. This video card is excellent for the budget. The case, I chose the Rosewheel FPM01 Micro ATX Mini Tower case. I usually go with these cases that aren't so spectacular when I'm trying to save some money. You're not going to have the coolest looking case, but you're going to have a really fast gaming machine inside of it. And if you really wanted to, you could go right ahead and buy a different case. It is a very small case, being only a Micro ATX Mini Tower case, so if you want to have it in a small space, that would be ideal. It has 1 external 3.5-inch bay, 2 external 5.25-inch bays, and 2 internal 5.25-inch bays with front panel USB 3 headers, which will go well with the motherboard. During the build is going to be the EVGA 400-watt Atx Power Supply for $28. And that's going to bring the total to $500. I left an optical drive out of this build because with Windows 10 you're going to be installing it via USB anyway, so not really necessary. That's going to wrap up the build. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Be sure to check out the parts down below in the description. Like I said, subscribe for more, smash the like button, comment down below what you thought of the video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.